Yeah, I swear to God, I'm actually thinking about doing that. Like, when we do this whole
Mm-hmm.
thing, like bringing it to my work and just sitting at the desk there, so I don't have like the dogs or anything like that. Better lighting.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck, I didn't even. Where's my monster at? Oh, it's over there. Give me one sec.
Yeah, you're good. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. We are back on the podcast. Mills went and got a monster. That's why he's not here. Oh no, he is here.
I'm here. I'm back.
You didn't see anything.
Don't you fear.
Don't you fear. We're making a quick post on our Instagram. Is um, and then we will get started.
Excited.
Excited. Last time, Mills was asking me the questions. Today, I'm going to
This
be
is true.
asking Mills the questions. It's going to be about a 7-minute podcast today. Um,
I wouldn't doubt it.
um, but no matter. It doesn't matter. It's still going to be fun. It's still going to be great. Um, so, all right. Ready to do. Let us see. Right there. All right. So welcome. My name is Josh, and we have Mills today,
Hello, hello.
like we did yesterday, and we are ready to have some fun, learning about each other's pasts with our gaming careers. It's gonna be great. Are you ready, Mills? Are you
Yeah.
ready, Tim?
Let's send it.
All right. So, how you doing tonight?
Not bad. Not bad. A little
Yeah,
frustrated. Just got out of a game, but we're good. We're good.
that's how it is. That's how it is. That's the gaming life,
Yep.
right?
This is
So,
true.
we got a couple questions for you.
All right.
So we'll just start off with what is the first game that really got you into gaming, like for real?
For me, probably would have been Splinter Cell on the GameCube.
Okay.
I really like that one. Um, kind of started gaming a little bit later, just because took a little bit for my family to get in on the whole gaming thing. But yeah, we got the GameCube, and Splinter Cell was one of the games, and I thoroughly liked that.
Okay. Okay. Now I've seen Splinter Cell a little bit, but I've never played it. Is
Yeah,
the
so I like that you have a. So it's kind of like think of like a Call of Duty style in a sense, like you're kind of solo. I liked it because it was not just like a bunch of people going in, fast paced guns. Like you actually had to work on stealth. Your footsteps could be heard, so you had to like avoid certain things and actually staying in the shadows. So if you were in the light, most people like walking around like the PVE side of the house could see you.
okay?
You could hang from like ceilings and stuff. So it was just more of like, I guess it's like the modern day version in my mind would be Rainbow Siege, kind of like
Oh,
that setup.
okay.
So
That's cool. That's
yeah,
cool.
you had silencers that mattered. It was pretty interesting. I really liked it a lot. Different
Okay.
missions.
You think it's a game that you'd go back to now?
Oh, 100%. 100%. If I
Yeah.
could get it for GameCube again, I would, because I still have the original GameCube, I would 100% play that again.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I never did a lot on the GameCube. I wasn't never like really had one. We were more of the 64, Nintendo 64 and like Wii
Yeah, that
situations,
was like the
but
first, I think, console that we ever got. I know my family friends, like, they had the 64, so we played on that. They had like the original Xbox, but that was like the first console we had for a long time. So
okay. And what you said when was that? When you were
Oh, I would have been probably 8 or 9. I
Okay.
think is when we started getting it.
Okay.
Um, so
Okay. Um, so then, I know that you kind of like took a break, right?
yeah,
Between
yes.
is that because of was that because of school or was that like when you went to the National Guard or
Yeah, so
what
it
was it?
was part of it was school, and then I played sports and we had horses, so I started competing with that. So kind of took a break from the gaming and focused more on those things, and then setting up to join the Coast Guard. So
Or
that's
Coast Guard?
probably the
Sorry,
biggest thing. No, you're good. You're
sorry.
good.
The National Guard. You're right. Sorry, I
That's
meant
all
Coast
right.
Guard. Um, yeah. When did you start coming back to games after that?
Probably, I think the next time I actually played would have been 2017, 2018.
What was your game right around then that you played a lot?
Assassin's Creed.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's a solid game for sure.
Yeah.
Wait,
So I
what?
played that one. I played the original, the Enzo one, and then it was like Black Sails.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I've
and
played Black
then
Sails.
yeah, Black Sails by far my favorite. Played I think it's what Odyssey. Is another one
Mm-hmm.
they had, or one of the
Yeah.
more recent ones? So
Yeah, Odyssey is one of the recent ones. Yeah.
and then of course Call of Duty. Played that for a little bit. Um, when I first got it, I was grinding in the beginning with it, and then now they're just like iPhones. So I'm just
Yeah. No,
I've
yeah.
not played Call of Duty in a long time.
No, for sure. Um, yeah, that's cool. What is your game that what are your games that you play right now that you really like?
Um, Currently, I only play two that I'm really into, which is Sea of Thieves, as you know, and then Dead by Daylight are
That's
the
it?
two that I'm like, yeah, currently those are the only two that I'm like really into. I think we have a couple other games like the Modern Warfare. Like I said, I haven't really dabbled in that too much. Those are the two that I kind of focused in
Okay.
on. Just playing on Xbox, so I haven't really found many games. I tried the new Halo. It's nothing compared to the OG, like Reach and stuff. Like I'd stay up and binge that for hours.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I actually really like Infinite, Halo Infinite, but
really,
mostly the campaign is what I like. Like
okay,
I don't really
okay,
like the multiplayer. I know they kind of tried to make it kind of Reach style, but like with Halo 5 at the same time kind of thing,
yeah, they
which
had
wasn't
a hard time.
yeah, I don't know if it was the smartest play, but you know,
No, not for me.
yeah, not for me either. But I did like the campaign. I liked the open worldness to it, which was nice.
Hey, fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah, yeah. In Dead by Daylight, I play the
Yes.
game. I don't play it
Okay.
anymore, but I used to play it a lot. Are you like a killer main or do you do survivor?
So, Survivor main. I
Okay.
want to say the last main event, I became a killer main just because a lot of the people that I played with for that game, I'm big on having like four friends, not with the randoms,
Yeah.
because then it just goes crazy.
Oh yeah.
Uh, so they so they took a break from playing. So then I really dived into killer main. I'd say Ghostface and Skull Merchant were my top two for
Okay.
them. So
That's cool. That's cool.
yeah,
Who do you think I main in killer?
the Blight.
No. No, I'm
What?
no, not at all. No, I
The Knight.
no. I'm not that
Hmm.
kind of guy. One more guess.
Bubba.
No. No.
What?
No, I'm a twins main.
Really?
Yeah, twins and Pyramid Head are the two that I really
No,
like.
can't stand Pyramid Man. Cannot
He's
stand him.
difficult. He's difficult, but they're both fun. So
That's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah. So now that we've kind of talked about some of your games that you like the most, you know, throughout your
Mhm.
gaming periods, what is the game you hate the most? The one that has made you really pissed off.
um, I think the one that I've gotten the most angry with is definitely probably Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think just because the whole getting frustrated playing up against PC players from playing on Xbox, and it's just insane how fast like the whole like I could put 30 rounds down range and hit every single one of them and still I die, and they're like,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
dude,
say
we
you die.
probably already saw you like way before then. So
Oh yeah.
that would get me really frustrated, or just how fast paced it just like, especially when you play Shipyard and stuff. That probably really grinds my gears when it comes to it and makes me just completely rage quit. That and the zombies. Not gonna lie, playing zombies, you start hearing them scream, and there's a whole horde of them. I'll just turn the Xbox off. Like, you didn't kill me, you didn't get me. I'm good.
The only person that can kill me is me, right?
Exactly.
Oh, that's great. That's hilarious. So just COD, nothing else. Like,
Um, I will say definitely Sea of Thieves gets up there. I can get
oh yeah,
pretty frustrated, pretty heated with that. Let's see what else. I mean DBD, they can get annoying, especially
yeah,
when
that's
like
true.
not good comms and stuff, or people just kind of doing their own thing. Especially when killers are slugging. So that can get pretty frustrating. I'm trying to think. I don't think I've had any of the games that I've 100% just been like, this is like, oh, I lied. I lied.
You lied.
Um, I did, but it's not because the game in this. It's because of the glitches, and they haven't done really good at patching it for, in my view, consoles. Is
I
Power
wanted.
World.
Yeah, I was gonna say Power World.
Yep. Yes. I love that game. I was definitely grinding it, but the amount
Yeah.
of glitches and issues, I was just it stopped. I haven't played it.
Yeah.
I was like, this is just irritating as all get out.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
the game though. Love the game. Love the concept. Thought it was great. Just the fact that um, like I said, the glitches and just not putting enough time into like really patching that stuff. Like I said, they got their money. That's not probably going to be on their front burner for most of the console gaming. I know they did some. They focused more on the PC side of the house versus
Right.
console. We were kind of on the back burner, but
Oh yeah,
but yeah,
for
that
sure.
one I've not played in months. So
Yeah, same with me. I think I stopped like a month or two after it came out, probably.
yep,
So I love Power World, and our buddy Mitch loves the game, but there's just not enough people to play it, and too many
yeah.
bugs for sure. So that's understandable. Um, so, what kind of what genre of games is your favorite? So
Mm,
like mine, when you were talking about me, like mine were open world,
yeah.
but
I'd say shooter. Um, it took me a minute to get like into like first person shooting games. Like it took a little bit to kind of get used to that, but
yeah,
I would say shooter because like I liked Halo. I liked Call of Duty originally. Rainbow Siege. I really like that. Um, Assassin's Creed. So I'd definitely say probably like shooter. Um, Shooter games, I guess, would be it. And I mean, now it's kind of turned towards what I would say Sea of Thieves, kind of like, I guess that's an open world kind of concept,
yeah.
maybe. But yeah, like I've been a big shooter person.
Okay,
Not
okay.
big into Fortnite, PUBG. Played a lot of that. So
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. So yeah, shooters. Yeah, I'm not a big shooter fan anymore, but it's okay.
I don't blame you.
What genre of game is your least favorite though?
That's a good question. I would say, um, my least favorite, trying to like, I guess, get into it would be survival. Survival, like open world survival, building, kind of like. Always thought Ark was really a cool concept, but then when I heard more of like, hey, it takes a long time to build everything and collect the supplies, and then people could raid you and just overnight it'd be done. Same with like grounded and stuff. It just never really appealed to me because I'm like, dang, I don't really want to put in all that work and then it just kind of go off the rails. So,
Right.
like I said, Ark did spark me. I liked what they did with it. I just haven't played it, and then I was like, especially on my own, like if I had a community with it, I could probably get behind it. But yeah, I would say survival kind of games were more of my like ones I kind of shied away from.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I don't hate you at all. No, I'm just no, I'm just kidding.
Hopefully, guys will be on the next episode.
Stay tuned. We'll see. We'll see if he
Right.
is. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that. No.
Save me. I'm
um.
in danger.
I'm in danger. So yeah. Cool question for you. I thought of it
All right.
today. What's your favorite video game like memory? Like something that happened that you can remember that was amazing or hilarious or something like that.
That's a good question. I would have to say probably the first thing that comes to mind isn't. I mean, it's with the game. So like me and my buddy growing up, kind of in high school, both of our parents were military, or his was military at the time. Mine was out. And we became friends around like third, fourth grade, I think. And then I was homeschooled. He was at public school. So we kind of never really saw each other much until like he was coming home. And then finally we just kind of got the courage to say, hey, dude, what's up? Like, see you every day. So we started hanging out a lot. He started playing Halo. And then he had an Xbox, I didn't. So we really would grind it. Like his dad would get him the new one. And one of the memories that was kind of funny was for us is we would get bored sometimes. So we would like load in and try killing all of our guys. And we'd see how many people we could kill before they started like returning fire on us. And then so it was funny to see, and he usually would start it, and then I would usually be the one getting frustrated because I would take it more serious, and he thought it was hysterical, and then we both got into it. Or I forgot which one it was, but you can turn into like that sphere. So we would like basically 1v1 each other,
Right.
and there was like a setting where you could like turn into this freaking little sphere and like float around. And he would murk me because he would just turn in the sphere, spin around, and then like pop back out and then, like murk me, and I would get so angry with it. And so it was really funny thinking about it now, and he would be dying laughing because
Right.
he would just be gone, and I didn't know how to do it at the time because he was more savvy and than I was with. I just was good at shooting.
Right.
But when he did that, man, that would just set me off, and then I'd just die, and I'd be like, "What the living heck?" So I would say that one.
I think that's called Forge. I think.
Yes. That is correct.
Yeah.
It is Forge. I would say that one. I would say probably another one was, and this was probably like more recent, like beginning of this year, was I got my first 3 streak, getting out with randoms,
Mm-hmm.
with Dead by Daylight, because it took me a long time to kind of like learn how, because I wasn't really good at looping and running the killers. So when I was able to actually run them a couple times around Shack and then actually made it out, that was a big achievement for me because I usually was the first one hooked or dead. So
Nice.
yeah, so I would say that probably.
Okay. Those are good memories for sure.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I have a similar experience with Halo.
I get so frustrated.
Yeah. Forge was so fun.
Yeah.
I loved Forge. So another one is what is your in all the games you've played, what is like the top 3 characters that you like in the games? They can be people that you play or people that have dialogue that you can't play but you wish you could. What are those top 3? We already know Master Chief is one of them.
Oh yeah, they definitely should have brought that out.
Right.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
Everyone's thoughts off of that.
Yeah.
I would say another one just for on the Dead by Daylight side of the house, Killer Skull Merchant, just because it really frustrates people when people play her.
Yeah.
So I just like getting underneath people's skins with that one. And
Right.
I'd say it's probably a tie with Ghostface because sometimes I'm like, hey, I'll be a friendly killer and let's just farm. And other times I'm like, I'll psych him out, and then I'm just like, nah, y'all are dead. So I kind of have a lot of fun doing that. What else? I would say just because it was like what got me into gaming is just the Splinter Cell character himself. Like it's just it has a nostalgia around it.
Right.
So just kind of like going into my own world. Like grew up with a big family, so it kind of just was like my way to kind of escape at that time. You know, when you're growing up being a kid. Thought he was pretty dope.
Right.
So
Okay.
I would say those.
That's cool. Yeah, I don't know if I would pick those people, but it's not my time today, so it's your time today. But
Right.
like I'm not dissing you because those are still solid choices, right? But
Now I'm intrigued though. What would you pick? Give me one
one.
or two. If you have three that you can fire off, send them.
It'd be probably Ash Ketchum.
Oh,
It's probably one of my favorites. He's such a cool guy. And Brock from Pokemon as well. I loved Brock. He always had like the
that older brother kind of vibe.
yeah, and he always like had the mystery Pokemon. Like you would always
Oh,
you knew what
yeah.
they were, but he would never pull them out. Like he would have
Yep.
Oryx, which is one of my favorite Pokemon, and he did like 3 times he'd pulled it out ever. And it's like, come on. But whatever. Yeah, probably those guys. Those are two of my favorites for sure. So I have a question that we actually got in a I just moved my computer. Are you serious? We actually had a question that was wanted to be asked for this podcast. Now, I don't know what it means exactly.
Okay.
It's from do you want to know who it is before I ask it or after?
Let's make it interesting. Ask the question. Let me see if I can guess who asked it.
So he told me to say it with the full paragraph that he wrote me.
Oh,
So
Lord,
yeah,
here we go.
not it's like 2 sentences, but he says hello. He says hello, gentlemen. I am an esteemed fan of your podcast. Listening to the voice of Tim brings a solid question to my mind that I can't seem to let it just slip away. So
I
alas.
think I know who this is.
And he said, "Here it is. Do
Okay,
it,
here
do
we
it,
go.
do it. Clap though."
Do it. Bro. Is this?
I don't know.
Am I too short? Did it go over?
I don't.
Do it clap though.
He said, "Do it, clap though." I don't know what he means. I don't know what this guy, or girl says. I don't know what that means. Well,
Do you know who it is? Like who asked?
I know who it is. He asked me to ask you.
He asked you to ask me this. Do it clap though.
Do it, clap though. I don't know.
Why am I blanking?
I feel like
Are they in the chat? A vowel.
They are not in the chat right now.
Do it clap though. Do you know what it was in regard to?
I have no
when he was
idea.
talking?
Nope.
He
Just said, "I have a question for Mills."
Ask them.
Dude, I have a question for Mills. This is what it is.
Do it. What?
I feel like I might have an idea of what he means, but I want you to interpret it.
Do it clap though. I have to do some detective work real quick. Where's my detective hat? Sherlock Holmes, Miller. I don't know. I'm lost. Do it. I want to say sure. Fuck it. Yeah. It can go, but I don't know. I don't know. Like, do it in regards to what? I can't think of anything. What was the last freaking thing? Okay, the person I'm thinking of right now that I think asked the question, am I right?
Who is it? Who do you think?
Mitch?
Yeah, it was.
Okay, so it's Mitch. Mitch, what's going through your head right now?
You could do a call a friend. You you need to call.
Yes, let's call a friend.
Like Jeopardy. You need to call a friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's gonna be your?
Can I use my lifeline?
Who's your lifeline?
Do it, Clapton. He asked me, or he asked you to ask me.
He asked me to ask you.
This is getting interesting.
So it's like him asking you, right? But I don't know what it
He asked me to do a
means.
tap. I don't remember the last time. What was the last thing I even talked to him about? I mean, they said the only thing I can think of, but it has nothing to do with this, is when I jumped in and they were playing, and Mitch and Comms were like, "Oh, Miller came in here with the sexy voice, with the new mic instead of my crap one I play with." But I'm like,
I don't think that's
"Do
it.
clap, though."
I don't
Well,
think
dang.
that's it.
I still have a good voice though, chat.
Yeah, he does. That's the only reason he's here.
Wow, that is. Thank you. I'll take that compliment. I don't know. I would, and I don't even know who I could phone in to act or to give me some context on that. That's a do it clap though. I've heard him say that before.
I have too. And I feel like now, because I've heard him say it, I might know what it's regards to, but I don't want to say it. I want you to. I want you to figure it out.
Oh my god.
Well, I don't know for sure, but
Like, give me a hint. Give me a hint. Like, help me out here.
I think it's in regards to like. I don't think I can say a clue, because I don't even know if it's the correct.
Use it in a sentence. Or give me a Mitch thing that.
You want a spelling bee right now?
Oh, this is not good.
You're like, give it to me in a sentence. Give me the definition, please.
What's another synonym for this?
He actually texted me. Let's see what he said.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
He said, "I bet it do." It doesn't help.
Does it? And then he says, "I bet it do." Mitch, are you watching this right now?
I think
You're
he's.
killing me, Small.
He's. So I actually looked at the YouTube, and the stream, the chat isn't really working.
Oh, okay.
So he told me to say this. He said,
Okay.
"Would you say it clapped though?"
Would I say it clapped though?
Yeah. Would you say
Yes.
it clapped though?
Yes. Final answer.
Do you even know what he's referring
Nope.
to?
Not a clue. Send it another day, another day.
Do we need him to come and explain this?
We might. I mean, he is kind of the brains, so.
You might need to come and explain this question. Mitch,
That's
would
what
you
he's doing.
would you be available to come and explain this question for us?
Please, 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 please.
He said
Because
the question wasn't supposed to make sense. Sick. Okay, moving on. So that's amazing. Wow. Wow. He said no, he doesn't want to.
brother,
So that's sick. Amazing. Okay,
He said what?
he said no.
He said just,
He said no. He
Oh,
doesn't want to.
let's go. I love it. Send it.
Dude.
So yes, yes. Then chat. Yes.
Dude, that guy
That's funny. I love it. I
Dude.
love it.
Mitch
He's
is
probably spinning over there like, oh, I got him.
He's like, dude, I got that guy. I got him.
Yep.
He's such an idiot.
I could so see him. Yeah, he's never being my boat again. He's a completely easy.
He's like, if he's on my boat, he's just gonna sit on the railing. That's all he's gonna do. He's just gonna sit. He's nothing else.
Timeout, guys.
He's gonna
I'm not
watch
allowed to
everybody
touch a
play.
cannon, a sail, nothing.
Yep. Exactly.
I love it. That was awesome.
Um,
Props.
all right. So we got a couple more questions for you.
Let's go.
That I was thinking about today. I think that would be great to ask you. So do you prefer console or do you prefer PC?
Ooh, two things. One, never really played PC other than when I was in high school. Those little games you could play like on the computer when your teacher wasn't looking.
Right.
So I've always been a console.